We don't want anything shared that doesn't need to be shared. Uh, we will have a Q&A with our training speaker today, and we will have a Q&A for DesAlps with Danielle. Anything shared that doesn't need to be shared. Oh, hang on a second. We
Hey, Bob, do we want
Yeah.
to go over the transcripts before we get right into
Yeah,
presentation?
I'm trying to get there. The live stream started and was echoing because I'm talking to my mic here. So, all right. So we've upgraded this Zoom platform. So everybody here in the Zoom, uh, take your mouse, scroll over to show captions. Okay, you want to click on captions so it says live transcript on, and then click on the up arrow. And where it says translation, make sure you push that over to the right. That's going to turn that on. And then the caption language. Hover over the caption language. So if you need it in Hindi for those in India, those that need Chinese simplified, that is working. Matter of fact, I'm using it right now, and it's working very well. So just find your language
So
and
you're seeing
under
it in
my
Chinese.
yeah my caption language, and then click on that, and whoever is
Good.
speaking, you will see. So see, I've got to fix mine and put it back into English, and then turn my captions off. I don't need captions. But for all those that need it, it is there. So again, welcome from around the world. We've been doing this for about going on our ninth month now, and we're very, very blessed to have Danielle Dalpay, the CEO of DesAlps, with us tonight as well. And for all of those that understand what goes on in startups, we are in the middle of a startup, and we will cover a little bit of that later. But again, we want to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to get some very specialized training. You know, the training that is out there is good in other companies. And we have decided that we are going to the next level with our training. And so Danielle Dalpay and the admins of DesAlps have been very gracious to allow Gary and I to include our live training platform to speak for the purchase of our training that we all have and already have made. So now we are compliant in that category, fully compliant in that category. And again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But first and foremost, one of my senior leaders is here, David Gwynn, and David Gwynn again is a very, very large organization, and one of his leaders is our guest speaker tonight, one of our own, Scott Bland. And so, David, I'm going to turn this over to you, and I want you to introduce Scott for us. Thanks.
Okay, sure. As Bob was saying, I'm David Gwynn. I'm from Oklahoma, and I kind of started my journey back in September, and I brought Scott on shortly after that, and the results have been totally phenomenal. Scott is an amazing teacher. He's an amazing leader. He's a great coach. He's well organized, and he has a lot of experience in this field. He has his own products even. And so the guy is just totally awesome. Also, tonight we're going to be giving away three of his packages to three randomly selected people that are participating in our Zoom tonight. And Scott, out of the kindness of his heart, has also agreed to give everyone that would like to go to his site and purchase his training at a huge, huge discount. One of the particular ones he's promoting tonight is $197. But tonight, just for you guys, he will let you have it for $47. That's about $150 savings, guys. And Scott, I really appreciate you doing that. It means a lot to me. And we're just so glad to have you here. Anybody here that is on Facebook, quit scrolling, get off your social media, get rid of your distractions because you want to hear every word Scott wants to say. Take some notes, and I guarantee you, you will take something home from today's meeting. So with that said, Scott, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you. David, are you able to hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do tonight, because of YouTube and streaming live right here on Zoom, I'm going to do 4 instead of 3. 2 for those in Zoom. We thank you for being here. And then I'm also going to do 2 for those over on YouTube. I don't know if they were not able to make it in or if we're just expanding our horizon there. But first of all, you all, it is such an honor to be here today with you. And I have a mission. I'm going to go somewhere with what I'm about ready to share with you. And it literally, I promise you, has the ability to change the rest of your life if you just zone in, as Dave just mentioned. So I'm going to be doing some reading. So if you see me looking down there, it's because I have to get this. When I was asked to come on, I said, I'm a Christian man, and I'm like, God, what would you have me bring to this group of people tonight? And so I really believe that I have something for every single listener that is on this. And so I don't want to go off on all these little bunny trails. And so I have taken notes. So if you see me looking down every once in a while, you fully understand. So there's a song out there, you all, and some of you might know it and some of you might not. But it says, when peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. You might have heard that, and then the chorus says, it is well, it is well, it is well. And my question today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Ohio is where I'm from, is it well with your soul? Some of you might be thinking, well, Scott, what is a soul? It is simply your mind, your will, and your emotions. Okay. And some of you might have not taken the time to, well, I don't really know if it's well, you tell me, Scott, is the way I'm thinking well? Is the way I'm feeling well? Is that which I am producing well? And honestly, you all, only you have the ability to answer that. I am a personal development coach. And I often say that's what it means. It means personal. There's a lot of gurus out there that will say, tell you exactly what to do. But part of my mission is not to give you an aspirin when truly it's an open heart surgery that's needed. And, a lot of times we go through life and something will affect us. We'll get up in the morning and stub our toe, and all of a sudden our entire day is messed up. And we say, well, I just got out of the wrong side of the bed, right? And I often say, quit your lying. You get out of the same side of the bed every single day. Stop using that as an excuse. And we have to get down and zone in on why all of this crazy stuff can sometimes happen to us. I want somebody to type into the chat, it's my choice. Okay. Type that into the chat and take ownership of this training, you all. It is my choice. What's my choice, Scott? Everything. Everything. Okay. And then some of you might go back and you say, well, Scott, it was not my choice. You don't know what happened to me at age 12. And guys, I just want to be real tonight, right? You don't know what happened to me at age 12. You don't know what I had to go through and what I had to endure. And you don't understand my life, and you're not in my shoes. And I get that, you all. Okay. Of course, it was not your choice of what hurt you or what happened to you back in the day. But from this moment forward, you do have a choice of how you respond, how you heal, and what kind of life that you are going to create moving forward. So it's not about blaming your past of what happened to you. It's about reminding you. Okay, we hear that word all the time, remind. But what are we being reminded to? What are we being transformed to? We were created to be. Okay. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. What are we being renewed to? We might have heard these cliches, but what are we being renewed to? If I had $1 million, you all, and I brought it to this meeting today and I said, okay, everybody on this Zoom, I have $1 million set up in an account for you, and said, here you go. But now it's up to you to find the access code. more than likely every single one of you would go after and try to figure out what that access code is. Why? Because you want the $1 million. The access code is you have to know that everything that life has to offer you is already on the inside of you. All things that pertain to life are on the inside. Okay, it is a principle. And I'm going to give you the scripture. You are. It's 2 Peter 1:3. It says, "His divine power hath given us unto all things that pertain to life and godliness through the knowledge of Him." Somebody type in the chat knowledge. Just type in knowledge. And we've heard through the years, folks are destroyed due to a lack of knowledge. You don't know what you don't know. Several of us are in different businesses, but you don't know where is the lead source. Where can I go to connect with like-minded people? And you're being destroyed because you don't know some of these things. Well, this business is just not working out for me. Why? Because I don't know where. You don't know. Knowledge is powerful, you all. So a lot of us, we go through different things and we just simply don't know who we are, who we were created to be. And as I stated, knowledge is powerful. So we don't know, we're on this life, this roller coaster, and we don't know where is the joy? I'm supposed to be happy. Happiness is fickle, you all. The joy is your strength. It is in that principle that outward stimuli might come against you, but what are you basing the joy in? Where are you finding peace? Where are you finding that power to obtain wealth? Where is that coming from? Just, well, Scott, I'm in this business. Well, what happens if that business, doesn't open up exactly the time that it's supposed to open up? Now, all of a sudden, guess what? Hope deferred makes the heart grow weak. And now we're getting upset, we're getting offended, and I can't believe this. They said that, and da da da. And you're not, oh my gosh, guys, I told you I just have to be real. You're not taking ownership of your peace. My peace. Nothing has the ability to take that away from me. Okay. So you might come to me and you say, Scott, I'm dealing with some inner turmoils that have plagued me for years. I'm not content. I'm not satisfied. My marriage is going AWOL. I'm not financially where I want to be. Perhaps you're homeless. Perhaps you don't have a car. Perhaps you're on the journey of weight loss, and yet it's just not happening as quickly as you would want. Your life just is not where it needs to be. Do you have the knowledge of the outcome that you are wanting to obtain? Do you have the knowledge that all your needs are met? Everything you want in life is done. It is finished. Now it's up to us to gain the knowledge and go after it. That is the key. So do you know joy? Do you know that every single thing in life, they are supplied to you? All things are supplied to you, right? All needs, they're done. Do you know that all you have to do is seek ye first the kingdom, and then all of these other things will be added unto you? We're not out there seeking the key, you all. We're out there seeking the things that the key is supposed to open. We're seeking the finances. We're seeking a better marriage. And we're, looking for love in all the wrong places. Stop looking. It's on the inside of you, and you've got to cultivate the knowledge of what it is that has already been given. Okay. So some of you on this call, you might be thinking, well, Scott, is this really life? Is this all that life has for me? Getting up, going to work, coming home, maybe posting some things on Facebook, getting out the word that, I'm in this new business, and I get home and now I need to eat. Now I need to feed my kids. And now my husband is bothering me, or my wife is bothering me. But I forgot to post this one thing that, they told me to go, talk to 100 of my friends. We're going through all of this mess, you all, when you just need to sit back and relax and be, okay, I know who I am. That's a whole nother training if I'm welcomed back. I am that I am. and we're taking ownership of something that we are not. Okay. And your soul, once again, your mind, your will, and your emotions can grow very weary. We grow weary in our well doing, and then we give up, we cave in, and we faint. We stop everything that we're going after. Okay. So, once again, um, if you are in this state of mind of, yeah, I'm not doing so well, I'm not financially secure, this, you are in this state of mind. You all, how do you get out of a state? Put it in the chat. Somebody tell me, how do you get out of a state? And let's go naturally. You're in the state of Ohio and you want to go to the state of Kentucky. What do you need to do? Drive. Drive. Get in your car, get in the vehicle and drive. Who's responsible for that? You. I don't have the ability to take you up out of a state if you don't want to, if you don't desire it. Okay. Type in the chat, I choose my path. I choose my path. All right. The choice to be is totally your decision. Nobody can make you do it. I often say, we heard the cliche, you can lead a horse to water, but what? You can't make it drink. I or you, any of us, we can lead someone to knowledge, but we cannot make them think. I cannot make you think. I cannot make you write these things into the chat. I cannot make you come up out of what you're used to. Well, I'm not comfortable with that. I might misspell a word, or maybe I forget to punctuation, and we start internalizing this spirit of fear that has been holding several of you back because you have not stepped out of your comfort zone. Okay. You have got to start driving and getting out of the state that you're in so you can arrive to where you want to be. The U.S. Constitution, you all, it says we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You've got to go after it. How, Scott? How? Is anyone on this call tired of chasing after something that seemingly has never been caught? It's almost like there's this carrot out in front of us, and we're on this rat wheel trying to run after something because we're chasing after an outward stimuli, totally negating of the inward peace that we are to own. I am peaceful. I am joy. I am love. That's who I am. Okay. So type into the chat. Once again, I'm making you work, guys, because faith, right? The belief system without works, it's dead. You can believe for change, you can believe all you want for something, but if you are not actively doing something to arrive in a different state, you are going to be sitting in this vehicle for the rest of your life because you have not added gas. Okay. I'm all about taking personal responsibility. So somebody, once again, type into the chat, I own my life. It's really the only thing that you do own, really. I own my life. I own my choices. That I own it. Life and death, good, bad, it's all in the power of, first of all, and this is part of my training, you all, which I'll get to here in just a moment. Thoughts become things. Every single thought that was first a spiritual thought, if you will, becomes a natural outcome. If you look around, I'm sitting in my living room right now. Every single thing I'm looking at, from a picture to a lamp to a TV to a couch to my chair to this computer screen, every natural thing was first a spiritual thought until that person, whoever created it, started to speak it, and life and death become the power of an outcome. Okay. So I'm not going to be long. I have been given, and I didn't even look at the time, you all. So, David, I'm going to just chime in and say, Scott, you're done, and I will be done. Okay. Because I did not look at the time of when I started, and I've
No,
only
I
been
think,
given 30.
Scott, I think you had a couple of bullet points. Let me check just to make sure we're talking about thoughts, and the fact that thought becomes word, the word spoken out of your mouth, right, is going to create the potential of your reality, right?
Yep.
Let's talk about gratitude. Why is gratitude your secret weapon for joy and clarity?
You have to have an attitude for gratitude. And thank you, Bob. I'm getting to um, rule number one, guys, and I'm going to get to the attitude of gratitude. That is rule number two. Rule number one is you got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. This is how you change. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Okay. Self-pity of whatever happened in the past, where you are in life. Self-pity is the worst kind of emotion because it eats up everything. Okay. You might feel that life has dealt you the wrong hand. Change it. Once again, take ownership. You might have lost money. You might have lost family members. You might have lost your health. Okay, what are you going to do from this point forward? Right? It couldn't be that maybe you have missed out in some things and opportunities in life, but you deserve more. Go after it. Folks don't value what you really bring to the table. Okay, do you? That's all right. Move forward. You're in a position, right? And some things might not be growing. You might be right in everything that life has for you, but my thought comes back to who cares? What do you mean, Scott? Who cares? You might be right. Who cares? You do. Other people don't care necessarily about what you are caring about. They care about what is happening in their life. Okay. So the situation at hand doesn't care. You care. And you're taking ownership of these emotions and everything of that nature. So you will never be able to change what is or what was, but you will always be able to change what will be. Okay. That's rule number one. Rule number two is what Bob just said that I was going to be speaking about this evening is always have an attitude of gratitude. There is always something to be thankful for. Always. Um, there were times, growing up, you remember where, well, I'm going to come to you as a parent. Let's say you lost your child in a grocery store, supermarket. You lost them and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't find them. What's happening? Where are they? And all of a sudden they showed up. That sense of gratitude, that sense of, oh my gosh, where were you? You made, you worried me. And how thankful were you when the test came back that now you're cancer free? In that moment, how thankful were you? How thankful were you when you went out and got the job of your dreams, or when you finally found something, your keys were lost, or how thankful were you? We often leave that state of gratitude and we end up focusing on things, right? And whatever we focus on magnifies, guys. If I'm driving down the highway and I'm looking over at a semi, my car is going to veer towards that which I'm focused on until I go back. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We have got to get back to an attitude of gratitude. When is the last time you truly felt grateful? Truly. What if, and I'm going to ask this question, what if today you only had in your possessions the things that you gave thanks for yesterday? Today only was in your possession the things that you thanked God, right, for yesterday. Well, Scott, I didn't thank God for my house yesterday. Okay, you no house. I didn't thank God for my health yesterday. Today, you're no health. I didn't thank God, yesterday for my car. No car. I didn't thank God for my children. No children. I didn't thank God for my job. No job. What would you be, or where would you be, guys, if today your outcome was only that which you gave thanks for yesterday? It's very, very important. All right. Um, Another rule, guys, and I'm almost done. You have to be, um, you have to take ownership of both sides, good and bad. We've all been through some bad things in life, but we would not know what the goodness was unless we truly knew what the badness was. You don't know heads without tails. You can't have it's opposites. You can't have an up with no down. You can't have a mountaintop with no valley, right? You can't have light without dark. It's just part of the process. But oftentimes we want to go through life on this level of goodness, and that's not the way it's going to happen. It's a principle. In this world, you will have trouble. But what are you going to do with the trouble? Often we struggle and we fight against sadness. Don't fight against that emotion. because you would not know what it means to truly be happy if sadness was never there. It's part of the equation. Okay. So I'm going to skip down here, guys, because I didn't want to be too long. I just wanted to give you different nuggets about what you can learn in this training. Scott, how do I break up out of this issue? How do I, great what you've shared? I get it. How do I break up out of it? Number one, the very first stage, recognize you need to change. Type in the chat, I need change. Okay. What have you been thinking about? Because thoughts become things. Good thoughts will always lead to goodness. Bad thoughts will always lead to badness. Whatever it is that as a man thinketh, so is he, right? Whatever you're thinking on, that is the way you're going to become. Number one, realize you need it. Number two, be aware of when your thinking needs to change. The way that we are created, you all, you cannot have any two given thoughts at one given time. I cannot tell you to think of a hot dog and a hamburger at the same time. You can think of the hot dog, right? But you have to switch your thought process. They switch. You've got to think on those things that are good and pure and true and wholesome. Stop thinking about what happened when you can think of an outcome of what will make it better. Okay, so be aware of that. And then the third thing, and I'm going to end it here, is take that thought captive. Cast down every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of truth. If you don't know truth, get the training, you all. If you genuinely don't know truth, you're going through life trying to figure out, well, what is right? What is wrong? What makes it that way? My grandmama told me it was this. Well, my daddy said it was this. My girlfriend or boyfriend, husband, wifey, auntie, uncle, grandma, they told me it was this. What is it? You've got to have a foundation that is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and it will never change. Okay. So tonight, guys, I truly believe that I was sent to tell you that you are powerful. You are attractive. You are attracting everything that needs to be attracted to you. You're intelligent. You're strong. You're valued. Stop finding your worth in something else. Okay. You're capable of dealing with anything that you're dealing with right now. You have the ability to overcome difficult times. You have simply got to switch your thinking and get rid of what I call stinking thinking. Okay. As Dave said earlier, guys, I do want to, I want to give two of my trainings. Okay, Dave, you can come back on. You can give it to who, I'm not real sure.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dave
Scott,
or
let's
Bob.
do this. Let's do this real quick. Let's give everybody here a little peek because I think part of what you're doing is one of your deals is a boot camp, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's what we're focusing on. So kind of give them what's inside your boot camp, what the real value of that is in
yeah,
dollars and cents, right? And then
yeah.
we'll break it down.
Okay. Guys, what I'm offering, it is a mindset training, and it's called the process to be, because it is a process to be that which you were created to be. All of us have our own story, right? So I broke it down into 7 different modules. Module number 1 is understanding yourself. You have got to know who it is that you are. Stop. I don't know my purpose. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing. Understanding yourself. Number 1. Number 2, as I shared a bit earlier, your thoughts become things. Okay. Everything that you are thinking on will become something. If you think you can, if you think you can't, either way, you're right. It's a great quote by Henry Ford. Module 3 is watch over your heart, meaning your soul, because the issues of life come up out of that which you put in. You are simply a garden harvesting that which you are cultivating on the inside of you. If you don't like what your harvest is, you've got to change what you're planting. Okay. Number 4, only you can own your I am, meaning I am this, I am that, I am bored, I am healed, I am tired. Because whatever you are taking ownership in after your I am, you are telling your mind you cannot change anything up after that, right? Well, it's always something. I am so tired. I am sick and tired of this. Man, that is just killing me. Life and death are in the power of your tongue, you all. So only you can own your I am. and then I break it down into a more natural, active goal settings. I break it down into mile marks. If you want to break free from some of these stinking thinking habits, some of the things that you're saying, active goal setting. And then in that active goal setting, I broke the module 6 is confidence at all times. If you don't know, confidence is broken into 2 different Latin words. Con means with, fide means faith. A lot of us are just operating out of emotion, and we don't even have a belief system. We don't even believe really what we're operating in. And then the last module is association brings assimilation. Whatever it is that you are associating with, you will become like. So it's 7 different modules. The first 6 are very like popcorn videos, like maybe 3 to 4 minute videos. So you can watch it, come back and watch it later if you would like. Stop wherever you stop, you can come back. After each module, there's different questions that I have broken down. Before each modules, there are questions. And so it's just to really cultivate it. I went and spoke at a conference, and I'm not going to, well, I'm not going to share the name of the guru. Somebody went to one of this person's conference that literally between her and her husband paid $10,000 for this conference that they went to. When they came and heard me speak, I was out in LA. They came up to me afterwards and they said, I wish I heard this, what I'm hearing today, just 1 week earlier, because I just spent 10,000 and I learned more in this than I learned on that 4-day conference. And I'm like, praise God, this is all biblically principled, but you got to know who you are. So I sell my training for $197. All of that, the 7 modules for $197. There's also a community within the system itself. You can take notes and you can ask questions. I always respond back to the folks as you're working through it, everything. Okay. So for tonight, I am going, anybody that's on this call, YouTube, whatever, and it will be available through between now and midnight. Okay. I'm going to keep it alive through midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you go to, and you have to put in www due to the security reasons, www.theprocess2b.com, theprocess2b.com. There's only one course there that is on that particular community site. Go there. When you choose to purchase it, guys, put in, Bob, can I give that code? Yeah.
Yeah, before we do that, let's do this real quick. Let's do this real
Yeah.
quick. I'm going to go over here to the YouTube channel, and I see somebody here on YouTube that has been very, very much engaged. And I see the person's name is Rona, Rhona Singh. Rona Singh. So, Rona Singh, you are going to win one of Scott's boot camps tonight from here on YouTube. Rona Singh. So, we will get some information from Rona. Hang on a second. While I'm doing that on YouTube, Marina, you got your ears on,
Yes.
Marina?
Yes.
Hey,
Rhoda
do me a
is in my
favor.
team.
Do me a favor. Okay. We got the folks here in alphabetical order, but I want you to give me a number between 1 and 100. Well, between 1 and 74.
I must give you a number.
Just give me a number between 1 and 74.
24.
24. So let's count them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Thank you for not choosing 70.
16, 17, 18.
Nothing makes better content than hearing someone count
1, 2.
off camera.
Well,
I should have
lo and behold,
four.
the second winner here who's on the Zoom platform is Mr. Jeff McBee. Congratulations, Jeff McBee. Let me
Totally
go back
awesome.
to the YouTube platform And yeah, Rona, we're going to need, can they hear us on YouTube? Lou?
Yeah, there's about a 30-second delay.
Okay. So the second person, let's see, we're going to go, the second person, let's go for the next person that engaged the most over here. And it looks like it's going to be Mahesh Bhatt. Mahesh Bhatt, you are the third winner of Scott's Boot Camp with a value of $197. Mahesh Bhatt, we will get with you before this ends to get the information to you. One more time, back here, let's get, let me see who's on here. Joe. Joe, you out there, buddy?
I am here.
Give me a number between, well, let's try another number between 1 and 74, but 24 is gone. 1 and
Lucky number
73, I'm
11.
sorry.
Lucky number 11.
Lucky number 11. All right, let's see who's lucky. 1, 2. Lucky person is Dennis Owens. Dennis Owens. Congratulations, Dennis Owens. Congrats, Dennis. And Jeff.
I must be honest, I think Dennis Owens is one of the oldest members in Des Alps. He's going to be 93.
Wow,
Or he is already
excellent.
93.
And still grinding it. I love it. Still
Oh,
grinding
yes.
it. I
No,
love
he's a
it.
mover and a shaker. Well done, Dennis.
It's
Hey,
never
Scott,
too late.
Scott, over on the YouTube platform, you'll have to go back over there and get with those people, if you would. And I'll give you the names in your chat here in a minute. But I tell you, folks, this kind of training you just don't get, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't get it for free. Okay. And so what you got is golden nuggets. And so what do we do with gold nuggets? Somebody put in the chat, when you get a gold nugget, what do you do with it? Somebody put in the chat, when you get a gold nugget, what do you do with a gold nugget? I know a bunch of you out there know what to do with gold nuggets.
Hey, Bob, is your camera working?
Yeah, I just don't have it turned on. Yeah, so a gold nugget in the marketing scheme of things is something that you just learned tonight. I hope you all were taking notes. Yes, it's going to be recorded. 24 hours later, it will be up on our YouTube channel. But here's the thing: you learn from training. Okay, your overall aspect of being on a training platform is to learn the different aspects of what it takes to run a business. This is one of them. This is not the only one. This is absolutely one of them. Why? Because, first of all, you can't formulate your why till your mindset is right. You got to have your mindset right so you can formulate your why, because your why is going to do what? It's going to drive you. Scott talked about driving, right? We got to get in the car and drive. What drives you? What motivates you? Okay. Why are you even here? As an example. So mindset training, absolutely, absolutely, positively amazing stuff tonight, Scott. And I can tell you, I've looked at his training, and I've looked at Scott for a long time now, and he's the real deal. I'll just tell you, this guy is the real deal. And the fact that that he is giving everybody tonight till midnight a chance at this training for $47, man, I tell you what, you need to really take advantage of that. And then going forward, Scott, I believe that for our community, you're going to reset that $97, right?
Yeah.
Going forward. This is amazing stuff. So welcome everybody again around the world. Thank you for being here as part of what we're doing tonight. Again, congratulations to the 4 winners, the 4 random lucky winners tonight. with this. And so what we're going to do next, since we got Danielle here, I want to give Danielle a chance to get on here and share with us. Danielle, my friend,
Hi, Bob.
how are you, sir?
Really good. Thank you.
Very
Real
good.
quick, Scott, did you talk about the code? I just saw it appear in the chat.
No, but I did put it in the chat. So guys, if use the code when you go to purchase the process to be, there will be a box there and it says, is there a code? Just put DesAlps 47 and that will give you at the training for $47. Thank you.
All right. I will also paste that over into YouTube. Sorry about that, Bob. I want to make
No,
sure we
no,
got
no.
that out there.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Great. And so, Danielle, Gary and I had a great talk with Denis this morning, and we are so appreciative that Denis is back and with everyone. We know as a community that his loss was great. To lose a brother, to lose a family member is a devastating thing. He still has his parents, and for a parent, I am a parent as well, and to lose a child, no matter what the age, is just a devastating event as it is. And so we know what's been going on. Just briefly, Danielle, we're going to keep this short for you. Could you go ahead, in your words, give the community an update as to where we are and how far we have left possibly to go with our journey?
Okay. First of all, thank you for I'm honored to speak with you, and thank you, Scott, for your leadership. I appreciate uh, the way of the when I started this business. Uh, I don't know. You have 100,000, 38 to 30, 138,000 around the world, and it's a really great opportunity, but it's a great responsibility too. And every time I leave the best the great moment, and sometimes I leave the big adversity. And now I just when I have some problem with the programmation, first time my first mindset, I go to see a liar, and when I speak with the liar, it's I need to wait. I don't know time, maybe 1 year for when this situation, and I change my mindset, and I need to pass this out before me, and I prefer to pray for this situation, and 2 months after, the I know this I know it's the best way, because now I have all information to go to for victory to programmation for this app, and I know one lesson after that. It's I'm only tools for God, and every time I pray for, okay, God, I'm tools for you, and I pray for for I follow the Holy Spirit, and my mindset now, I know when you have a big adversity, it's when you leave the truth, and now I leave the truth, but my mindset and my body 24 hours by day, it's a pain. 2 months, and now when I see the result, I'm really happy for this situation, because this experience, it's really fast to take maturity for the rest of my life, and you know my intention of and every administrator, it's amazing now. I think so. The great update for every person. I have everything for finish the situation, to subdivide the money for every person, and to give the everything for the persons put energy and on this help, and I return back their energy. Uh, it's my mindset now, and I think so. I'm sorry for my English. I prefer to usually other words sometimes, but my English, it's not. It's my second language, and when you have the words, it's not the real words every time, but it's this situation for now. And thank you for this situation. If you have a question, I give you the response, because I'm authentic guys and humble guys. And if you have a situation, it's doubt of everything for this help, I'm there for I give you the response.
Well, I think Danielle, before we take a couple of questions, we'll take a few while you're here. I think that you can confirm that we're working on a time schedule right now, somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks at the most. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. It's because first of all, when I restart, I go with the Indian team, and the Indian team speak with the leader, and it's you, Bob, and I valid this situation, and I have the other person. It's my friend Carl Fleury. It's a professional hockey player. He sent me the good guys. It's Gianni, and he have now I have a Raman too, and this two-person, it's director of the programmation, and you have team, and this two-person, it's very good guys, and he sent me the real information. But when I have the problem with the last programmer, he sent me the little bit information, and now all it's good, because I have a great person to understand everything of because me when he send information, oh, all is good, and when I send this, it's not good. Now all is good, and
So
if you have problem with the this app now, it's me the problem.
oh no, you're not the problem. We all understand, Danielle, that all of us here understand that, especially the senior leadership and Gary and I and others that have we've owned our own companies. We've run businesses for individuals like you, being the CEO of Des Alpes. We have run these companies. We've managed thousands of employees in the brick and mortar industry, and then online, Gary had a team of over 30,000 people back in the day underneath him. So we have done a whole lot of things, and we've assembled a team in front of you, Danielle, of senior leaders that probably collectively we've got 200 to 300 years of online, offline marketing experience and life experience, and working with business in general. So you have all of us at your call and beckon. And again, we are blessed to be the face of Des Alpes with this training right now. And we know from Denis that the training modules are coming. We know that the one of the programmers, I think, is working on the support portal, and then one is now doing so. One is actually working on the calculations again of the ambassador packs. Is that correct?
Yeah, is that correct? Because I have all information for that, and Johnny worked close with Raman, and now I have the real mattress. I have the real code. It's it's the behind, and I just and Johnny work with AI. I don't know in English. It's intelligence artificielle. It's EI or
Can you help
RE.
with that? Can you help with that, Joe?
Artif- artificial intelligence,
Okay.
Yeah.
The AI.
AI.
Yes.
Okay. and he
Is
put
that Gianni? Is that Gianni working with AI?
yeah, yeah. It's really fast.
Yes.
It's really fast, and I just need to put the, because I have I received my sandbox this week, and it's possible to me to work on this sandbox, and okay,
Yes.
this is good, this is not good, this is good, and I think so it's the best way to, because it's me to make the compensation plan, and I think so it's the best way to have the real compensation plan, and this person he just focus for build, and me okay, this is good, this is not good, and I think I don't know the time, but I'm surprised with the AI when he's wow, it's very fast. I just need to put the subtlety of the compensation plan, because the AI he don't put the subtlety now.
Right. 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 Let's take a couple of questions from the senior leadership. Marina, do you have a question for Danielle while he's here?
You caught me off guard. I don't have anything right now.
Okay. Well, we want to give you all the chance too while we have Danielle. It's hard to get Danielle cornered.
No, I know. I'll just check if there's anything coming through on my WhatsApp and like ask him this. I'll be with you in a sec if it comes to mind. Thanks.
Okay, good. David, you got a question?
Don't have anything right now. I just want to thank you, Daniel, for your hard work and your dedication to this project. And I know that it's going to eventually be where it's going to be. And I'm very thankful for you and your whole team, and just glad to be a part of this project. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. God bless you too.
Hey, Joe, do you have a question?
Yeah, the only question I would have, Danielle, is I guess more for everybody as well to know. So the Wednesday update calls with Denis and your update call on Saturday mornings, for now they've stopped, right? Until we get a little bit more news. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So the updates will be in the Telegram group, in the WhatsApp group, in our back office, and eventually by email. Correct?
Correct. The
Thank you.
situation with that, I pay for a stinger, I pay for everything, and the last programmer, he put he changed the credit card, and he take my credit card, and he pushed the company of him with my company, but I pay for both. And when I think to give me my stinger and everything, it's impossible. I don't understand the situation, but this guy, it's you need to know Jesus Christ. I think so.
Okay.
Okay, we got a
Thank
couple of
you.
questions. We got a couple of questions here. One here from Ezekiel. I believe he's talking about the new members. Do you have a time frame for allowing the new members that are free members? We had a time period of free members, and we've stopped that as well for now, right?
Yeah, I stopped this for for the situation, because I need to take control of all of my business. And when you have the new person, they make an inscription. I need to please the programmer person uh, give me the new mattress, and when I close this, it's just for take control. I take control one piece after piece. It's very hard work, but I think so. It's the good way. You know, you have the 2,500 person by day. It's enter every time. It's very
Yes.
great, and I need to cut this. It's not because I'm happy with that. It's I know it's necessary to take control of everything, and I need to rebuild with the authentic person, and it's this way. How much time? Maybe you know when I have the real information, I rebuild the map, the road map for every person. And when I have a road map, you have the first of all how much time to pay the people. The second, I make a formation on the back office, and for back office, I change everything on back office because one is I start the back office with him. It's all back office, and I prefer to have other. And after you have the with same times you have a return to the people inscription for dissolve. When you have a bless with the company, I prefer to have the to take a decision for every person, because when I close this, it's not I know it's I create a help for every person for this help.
Sure.
When I close, they receive the money too, but I know the situation with the person program this, uh, and I need to take a radical decision for transfer the information. And when I wait the time, every month it's around 40,000 by month. But God is very grateful with me, and it's very grace because you have around 20,000 person pay $45, and he gave me 900,000 for everything. But I don't miss the money. I just I just need to have the great person to with great intention to and great skill to program the real compensation plan.
Correct.
It it's this way for now for me.
Right. So, couple more questions we'll take. Uh, are there going to be capture pages planned by the corporate? So, is Denis going to have somebody build lead capture pages, any kind of pages like that? Like, you understand lead capture page, Danielle?
No, I don't understand that. I'm sorry.
Okay. So right now we have a website that we have a link, right?
Right?
Okay, and that website that we have really doesn't have a whole lot of information yet, and we use that to sign somebody up with, but we cannot give that to them until we actually get them through our process of understanding who we are, what we're doing, and then how we do it. Correct?
Correct.
And then we give them that because that's the only way to sign up. So a lead capture page is a page that is used in marketing, that you put out in advertising, and when you advertise to it, it draws a specific kind of people, and they what they call is they sign into it, and then they get into the autoresponder system, similar to the autoresponder system that you already have for Des Alps. Okay.
Okay.
And then your autoresponder system can feed them emails like yours will in the future. And these are for people that are trying to capture their own leads. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
these are marketing tools that I suspect that we'll see in the future, more than likely from Denis, right?
Yeah, Cal Ferry, it's a specialty of this guy. It's a really great person for that, and Denis Drapeau, it's very good too for this situation. Just for now, I focus to I give you, you know,
Yeah.
I give you just the best food for every person. It's he received the money, and this is when the this app it's good and all person it's pay and the credibility is there. I think so. This I build everything with that. But
Right.
for now it's because you have a lot person doubt of myself, and I think so it's the better way to build to return back the money of the person. And after I built everything with that, because the our administrator only one, he don't make a MLM. It's Mario. You see
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
And every person, it's a great leader on the MLM. All person make a great money with the MLM, and he have every person he have tools for for inform the person for my MLM for when you build the MLM.
Right. We'll get one more question. Big Al in Australia. Do you have a question, my friend?
I do, Bob. Hello, Daniel.
Hi,
Can
Big
you?
Al.
How are you?
Very great. Thank you.
Oh, that's good to hear. And thank you for attending today. And again, it builds so much trust. We 9 months ago, you floated this idea past your master distributors. We had very little, even less than we have now. So, it has been a journey, and that's why this has been a pre launch for leaders. And leaders understand that when you're building something from the ground up, that sometimes there are challenges. So we're 100% behind you. Obviously, this great opportunity will become exponentially great with the store. Do you have an update on the progress of the store, please?
Yeah, wow, really great question. I have 3 drop shipping around the world, and the drop shipping you have over 1,000 object. I don't know in English products. I think so. You have
Yes.
1,000 products, and I have a webmaster work for the 20 hours by week, and it's very creative guys. And this guy he have he have a good experience, and every time he send me an email, to Mario, because it's a Mario to it's Buzzy with Ri and Ronald Denis, and the energy of these guys, it's really great. And he proposed now I have I have a I don't know the I search my words. You have a lot language, French, English, Spanish, and India, and Mandarin, and everything. It's on the shop online. And he proposed me every time you have a great idea for the and this situation of the shop online. It's really blessed, and I think so. It's really great with that. I'm sorry for my English, Bigal.
All good, all good. So thank you very much. And we have a number of small businesses here in Australia that are waiting to be able to submit their products and services to Des Alps, so that we can use our debit cards to shop with these small businesses. So it's a very exciting time. The concept that you've come up with is going to put money back into our local communities, because you're giving the money to the distributors to spend. And I say this because whilst we use a matrix to pay out the commissions, what this really is a very large, what's going to be a very large company sharing its profits back to members rather than to sophisticated shareholders. So when it's a public company and they talk about shareholder value, the shareholder value here is putting multi-millions of dollars back into local communities and recreating local economies. So thank you for what you're doing. Your senior leadership team here under Bob and Gary, as you can see, are very excited in, when we've built this team of over 100,000 without having everything rock solid in place yet. So once everything is rock solid in place, you will see an even more exponential growth. So thank you, Daniel, and I look forward to continuing to hear the updates.
Thank you, Bigal, for your leadership. You are humble guys. You know, when I heard this word, my heart is very it's very grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And yes, Danielle, we are so grateful that you are able to give of your time this evening. And we've already talked to Denis, and I know that Denis will be planning to be on our trainings going forward. And these trainings are for all of these Alps. These Danielle, these trainings are not for me or not for Gary. We are 68 and 70 years old, and we've been through all of this, and we do all of this for you, for the DesAlps community around the world that need the help, because we remember the most important thing that we are. We are one global community.
Yeah,
One global community changing the lives of families, one family a day, one day at a time. Are we not, Danielle?
sure.
That is what we do for Jesus Christ, and our Savior tells us that we are to help all those that are in need the most. And what we do with this training is we teach everyone first to learn themselves how to do what? To become financially independent. And once each individual here obtains financial independence, obtains a piece of the pie now that they can help their family with, they get to do what? They get to turn around, Danielle, and reach out and pull somebody else up. We do not give anybody a hand out, but we are all together as one community, 130,000 strong in 70 countries plus around the world now, to lead a hand up, because that is what the power of Jesus Christ has the capability of doing, and speaking to all of those the way that we are speaking to everyone tonight, that all we want, Danielle, is to help our families first, and then to help all the families around the world. Thank you,
Yeah.
Danielle, for being here tonight. Thank you.
It's possible to pray with you just before I close the.
Yes, please do.
Okay. God, thank you for helping me, for you give me the great maturity, and you know my pleasure. It's not the I'm famous. You are the great person to follow you, because you are the way, the light, and everything for this world. Please, I follow you every time of my life, and for every person, I'm blessing, because I don't have the victory now, but you have a lot of person. He stay here, and I know it's not for me. It's because you are here, and you send me the great information to make a compensation plan, and to serve the person. And I think so. It's the victory. It's for you. Thank you, God, for everything. In the name of Jesus Christ, Amen.
Amen. Amen. Again, thank you, Danielle. And I want to thank my entire senior leadership team that serves Gary and I, because they do the job that Gary and I cannot do without them. And our senior leaders that have leaders around the world underneath them that are helping to keep our community together and keep our community strong and ready for what is coming forward from Danielle and Denis and Claude and Renal and all those that are with DesAlps for the future. And I thank everybody from India. I thank you from Asia. I thank you from all the countries around the world tonight that you took your time this evening to spend with us. And I challenge each and every one of you. I challenge each and every one of you to next week bring one guest. Next week, bring some more of your team, because next week we have another speaker, and we will be previewing our next speaker. He is a sales psychology coach extraordinaire, Robert Blakely, a good personal friend of mine for many, many years, and he speaks around the world right now. So we are bringing the best of the best to help train, help guide, and help build this organization. And as the Zalps continues to move forward and we open up, we will get back into some very, very specific business training and marketing of our own. That is to be sure. Again, thank you, each and every one of you. God loves each and every one of you, and so do we. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Merci,
Thank you.
Daniel.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Hey,
everyone.
thank you very much. You are not
Thank
alone.
you.
Jesus
was
is my
awesome.
boss,
Thank you.
Danielle.
Bye-bye.
I tell my
Merci
wife that.
beaucoup. See you soon, everybody.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye,
Thank you,
Miguel.
everybody. Thank you. Congratulations, all the
night.
winners tonight. Everybody's a winner
Thank you for
tonight.